Hi, I'm going to show you the exact formula for Google search ads in 2024. This is not your normal YouTube setup video. Oh no, I'm going to show you the agency tricks we use every day. Here's the crazy bit. Anyone can do this. I'm going to take you step by step through the best ways to make Google ad search campaigns. We're going to cover everything. Settings, bid strategies, ad groups, keywords, ad copy, extensions, and the most overlooked and most misunderstood ad options of all, negative keywords. I do not understand why everybody hides this from you. It's a game changer for advertisers. Negatives allow advertisers to make millions and save millions in ad spends too. I'm John Langley, the $1.5 billion ads guy. I founded Click Convert Marketing with James and Hollister, and we've generated billions for clients of all sizes and worked with thousands of clients over the last 10 years. Google CEO uses our work as a case study too. What more can you want? Yet, I'm highly skeptical of Google. Anybody who achieves serious success on Google doesn't really quite trust them 100%. But don't worry, I'll show you how to start, grow, and scale search ads. Yes, I know, I keep wearing the same damn top every time I film. It's just one of those things, accidental. I should have put something else on this morning. But don't forget, subscribe and like. I've only a few subscribers to this point, and I really appreciate your support. Thanks. Maybe even I can get a new top too. So without further ado, let's jump in. What are Google search ads? They are the text adverts on Google search results page, and you will have seen the word sponsored next to them. The text ads are not to be confused with Google shopping ads, the ones with the product images and pricing. If you provide a service or product that is difficult to sell off the page or is not e-commerce, text ads are for you. A great example would be kitchen designers, flooring contractors, building contractors, any type of industrial service, pest control, lawyers, you type of get the picture. Okay, where are ads shown? Ads appear above or below the search listing results, the organic ones on Google search. They can be on Google Maps. We have no control on these placements. It's up to Google. It's take it or leave it. It's Google for you all the time, really. Anyway, now Google search partners are different. The clue's in the name. These are sites that partner with Google, and there are literally millions of these non-Google websites. In the US, the ads on AOL are the Google search partner ads. These usually have some form of search on a page to trigger them. You will have seen these ads on YouTube. We can opt out of these networks if they're unprofitable, but in America, it's a bit unusual. I'd probably recommend including them, mainly because of AOL. The display network, whoa. This is a collection of websites, including some Google websites like Google Finance, Gmail, Blogger, and YouTube that show ads. You may associate banner ads with the display network. This network also includes mobile websites and apps. We nearly always turn off this network. They are just an absolute money pit. The reason is there's too many accidental clicks from mobiles. Chubby little fingers can't get to the little X screen in the corner. You're trying to distract people away from what they're actually doing. The costs are really high. The results are poor. I personally would run from the display network. Okay, big question. How much do ads cost? Too much is a real answer, but seriously, you pay for ads on a pay-per-click basis. That's why they're called PPC ads. Sounds easy, but each time your ad is shown, your position is determined by an auction. Think of it a bit like eBay for ads. It's not just how much you bid, but it's how high a quality Google judges your ad to be. The quality metric is called quality score, another original name from Google. It's a combination of your keywords, your ad quality, and your landing page experience, and they give you a results on a 1 to 10 scale. Here's a big issue. Google take this quality score and they multiply it by the maximum bid amount you've decided to do to work out how many points you have for each ad action. These points are called ad rank. Quality score really plays a big part in this ad rank, and it affects how much ads cost. A great quality keywords with 10 out of 10 pay 50% less than those with a 5 out of 10. Now, if you've got a 3 out of 10, you could be paying 300% more for the same ad slot as your competitor. We'll look into this when we add keywords during the builds in a few minutes' time. You can either prepay or an amount to spend, or you can add a payment method such as a credit card. Bit of a warning here, I shouldn't really tell you this, but never use a bank card or a bank account with a high level of funding on it. I know cases where people have intended to spend $4,000 for a month and they're going to credit that to the Google ad account, but they accidentally type in one too many zeros and they've added in 40,000. You think you could get your money back? No, Google will refuse to refund your money. This is genuinely true. So be careful when adding money. Double check before pressing that button. Bit of a bonus point as well. If you intend to spend or plan to spend a reasonable amount on Google, use a reward card such as American Express so you can get free flights or rewards. I should have stuck an affiliate link in there, but I'm not smart enough for that. Anyway, before we can create a campaign, ensure that you've got analytics set up. Make sure it's linked to your Google Ads account. Make sure you've got conversion set up to record, sales, downloads, leads, other goals. I did a performance max audit video a little while back that quickly covers this. I'll put a link below, but I'll create a fuller video at a later date. So let's jump into a Google Ads account and start building search ads. And we will not forget to add the bit that everybody misses at the end, negative keywords, to ensure we really kill it.
We're using an imaginary company and we're going to call it Mozza Pizza Ovens. It's ideal because it's a bespoke product that isn't suitable for using Google Shopping ads. So let's jump into the overall search campaign structure. So at the top, we've got our campaign name, which is going to be Outdoor Ovens Campaign. We'll call it something like Outdoor Pizza Ovens. And then we're going to have two distinct types of custom pizza ovens that we're designing for people. We've got wood-fired pizza ovens and we've got gas-fired pizza ovens. Pretty simple. And then underneath these, we're going to have, in these ad groups, we're going to have some keywords such as outdoor wood pizza ovens. We're going to have outdoor gas pizza ovens. We may have custom gas outdoor pizza ovens, so on and so on. So the keywords are pretty simple to come up with. You don't need to do a lot of this keyword research. It's really, you're trying to break down keywords always into the bare elements of them. So we're going to have some keywords and then we're going to create some ads. Now, the important bit I mentioned before we're going to come to it, particularly near the end of this, is the negative keywords. Because if you think about it, we're going to be advertising wood pizza ovens and that's going to attract a huge volume of traffic. So what we want to be able to do is, if we're going to be able to take the top positions, we cannot afford to be spending money on clicks that don't potentially have the ability to generate sales. So that's where the negative keywords come in. So let's just jump into this now and we'll start creating a campaign. So we've got a button here that says create campaign and we're going to do that, and it's going to be create a new campaign. There's a whole range of options: sales, leads, website traffic. Some people recommend that if you're trying to do sales, you should choose the objective of sales. If you're trying to do the objective of leads, do that. But personally, I prefer to try and do everything ourselves. We're going to create a campaign without an objective. That's our first option. And then we're given a whole range of options. These are search, they are performance max, display, shopping, so on. We're clearly going to be doing a search campaign here. So we click this one here. We are left with phone calls and we are left with submit lead forms, which is ideal. And then we're going to click the continue button. And what have we got at the bottom here now? We've got select the results you want from the campaign. Well, really, we want type of website visits. So we'll put the website in here, mozzapizzaovens.com, and we want some phone calls, and we're going to give it a campaign name. So let's call this Custom Outdoor Pizza Ovens. Let's check that. Yeah, that's brilliant. And we're going to do continue. Now, This often pops up when you're doing campaigns, and what it really is saying is that you may have created a campaign before and you never finished it, so it's in draft mode. So it's saying, do you want to go back to that campaign that you previously created or started creating? There's nothing to do with this one. That's not what we want to do. We're creating a new campaign, so just do start new. And it will say, what do you want to concentrate on? Do you want to concentrate on conversions? Google loves it to do that. But the truth is that we're going to need, if you're building more or less a fresh account and you don't have a history of conversions, then that's going to be a little bit difficult for you. If you've already got a history of conversions that Google can look at in the account, then maybe I would go and say focus on conversions. But if we're assuming that this is a reasonably new account and we haven't got a lot of traffic, we don't have a lot of conversions, then I would do focus on clicks. The trouble is that they're hiding some options from us. What we really need to do is when we get to the end of this campaign, this focus on clicks is really maximize clicks, and Google's going to go away and it's going to spend your money like mad driving you all these clicks to you, and it will waste a load. So what we're going to do once we get to the very end of this process, and not a lot of people cover this, we're going to go back into the settings and we're going to modify this objective and we're going to change it. Customer acquisitions we're not really interested in at this stage, so we're just going to click next. Right, here's the important things. I talked about it initially in the introduction. There are these networks. So the search network is anywhere, such as AOL, where you see ads coming in from Google once you've made a search. In the United Kingdom, I wouldn't click this option. And initially, when we're launching them out in the States as well, I wouldn't initially do this. My reasoning behind this is we want to try and narrow the traffic with as high an intent to make an inquiry with you as possible. So we don't really want to be wasting it around the edges. Let's just narrow in and let's imagine we're attacking a beach and we're going to go in on this beachhead and go as narrow and as sharp as we can. And then once we've figured out what we're going to do, we're going to force our way out and open the beachhead up. So for the moment, we're not going to click Google Search Partners. And the display network, we are definitely not going to do the display network. It is an absolute money pit. Stay away from it. Say we're going to do this in the United States. Well, actually, let's enter locations. So what we want to do is we want to enter in Santa Rosa. And we've got Santa Rosa, California. Brilliant. But what we can also do is we could do an advanced search if it wasn't enough for you. So let's say we've got Santa Rosa here, and then we're going, oh, that's not really coming enough, because what we want to do is we want to go up to Healdsburg. Now, we could start adding in Healdsburg. So what we could do is we could go, well, really, let's do a radius. So you can do this. Let's put in Santa, I don't know if I can spell Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa, and now we've got a big geographical thing. Now, 20 miles may be a little too big. It's taken us all the way down to the Bottega Bay. That's where they filmed the movie The Birds, I think, wasn't it? Alfred Hitchcock. So I don't know. It's not too bad. 20 miles if I was doing custom pizza ovens. Out round there, I've got Napa Valley in there. Healdsburg's beautiful. I love the town centre there, like that cute little square in the centre. Yeah, so we'll go along with that. You could just keep plotting these circles up to wherever you want them to do, narrow them in and out. If you don't like the range of that one, say it was too much, we go back. We're going to remove Santa Rosa off this again, and we're going to put Santa Rosa in again. We'll change the distance to say, let's do 15 miles. Let's do Santa Rosa. Okay, it's a bit better. It's down to Sebastopol. Okay, that's great. Yep, great. Let's do save on that. Now, this is saying, do we want to target anybody who's in the area, who's got an interest in the area? Now, we may be having people nipping up to Napa from Mountain View for the weekend, and they're outside of our target area, so we don't really want to target those. If we were doing weddings in Napa Valley and we were targeting the area around Napa Valley, we may want to do this one because somebody in New York may be deciding, let's go for our dream wedding in Napa. So in which case you choose that one, because these are people outside the area looking to see if they're interested in the area. But most of the time, you want to choose people who are actually in your catchment area. So if you were doing the United Kingdom, we'd only want to do people in the United Kingdom. If we only operated round, say, the M25 perimeter that goes all the way around the outside of London, we'd just put in London, 20-mile radius, and that would cover it. So always mostly do presence in. The language is going to be English. Now, audience segments. These are where Google's changed a fair bit in the last few years. And these are type of hints that you can give to Google. So I've got some notes down here because I did this before and I thought about this. I really want to do, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a search because we're doing these fantastic outdoor pizza ovens that are bespokely made. So we're going to do outdoor kitchen. Outdoor kitchen. So what we've got is we've got in-market audiences. So let's have a look at these. So these are people, they're in market, BBQs and grills. So these are people who are actively looking for barbecues at the moment and grills. I'm going to choose anybody who's interested in cooking ranges and stoves. So we've got two types. Anybody who's interested in barbecues and anybody who is actively in the market for range cooking and stoves. And we're going to look down here, and it may also be food and dining. That could be too much like pizza delivery and stuff like that. So I'm not really interested in that. Okay, that's that one. So we've selected those ones, cooking enthusiasts, and we've got people who are in the market for stoves and barbecues. Now, the next one we want to do is we want to click on Browse. So what we really want is a homeowner status, and I want homeowners. Because literally, if you're going to be building a custom outdoor barbecue area, you're not probably going to put that into a rented property. So we've got homeowners in here. Now, sorted those. So we've got people who've got some affinity to cooking and they've got some in-market interest, cookings, barbecues, and they also have a demographic of being a homeowner. Now, down the bottom, there are two options here. There's one called targeting and there's one called observation. These are quite important. If we choose targeting, it is only going to target people who have our keywords and these exact attributes. However, we don't want to do that because we need to be a little bit more flexible on it. This is really just a guide to give Google a point in the right direction. So we want to choose observation. I can give you a good example of this. If I'm commissioning an outdoor kitchen, I may actually be using a garden designer or an outdoor kitchen designer. And the people who are maybe the designer or my landscapers are helping me with the project, they may, for example, be involved in the selection of the outdoor pizza oven. But they necessarily may not be a homeowner, they may be renting. That's why we don't want to specifically target down to people who are only homeowners. We just want to go, hey, we're going to observe these people initially, and then if we like what we see, we can put some extra bids in. So make sure you choose observation. It's got broad match keywords. Really dangerous in truth, this, guys. What this means is that any keywords you put in will be turned into broad match. So if we were to put in outdoor pizza ovens, then Google would then say, hey, we may be interested because it's an oven. Let's change that into a 6 gas hob range, which is not what we're doing. So it would turn a pizza oven into a gas range, those type of modifications. Google always rings up people and says, hey, we've got this new functionality here called broad match keywords. Okay, this ability to do this. Really, really be cynical of anything that Google tells you. So I would make sure it's off recommended, so just leave those off. And we've got some more settings down here. Normally, once the campaign has run for a little while, we would start to modify these. The first one is the ad rotation. We may find that one ad starts to run better than the other, and we may tweak it ourselves. But for the moment, we're just starting this out. So we're going to let AI do its wonder stuff and find out which one goes for a start and end times. Once it starts making money, it's unlikely you're ever going to want to turn it off. The ad schedule, we need to see the data first before we can make some estimations on that. You may, however, know that you're selling a product that is only searched for during normal working hours and it's a commercial or industrial product bought by B2B customers, in which case you may want to put 8 to 5:30 p.m. there or something. Okay, so we just do that and we do next. So we're going to give it a name. So let's call this one Outdoor Wood Pizza Ovens. Now, great. So this is going to have to, hey, do you want some suggestions? No. Go away. We'll create it myself. Now, we've got our main name in here, mozapizzaovens.com. It says, enter your products and services. This is where AI is going to go away and try and find them. We're going to avoid that. So we've got some keywords here. So what I would do is, there's a lot written about keyword research and how you should do all these spreadsheets and look at the search volumes, look at the cost per clicks. I'm not a great believer in that. I think it's a total and utter waste of time in most cases, unless you've got incredibly high volumes. Simply, all you've got to do is think about what are you actually selling. So I would always start with a phrase. So we are selling custom, and then we're going to do outdoor pizza. We'll do outdoor wood pizza ovens. That's our ideal one. What we could do is we could also take that and go, let's put that in as an exact phrase. So if we put speech marks around it, it means it's a phrase. So more or less, these words must be in there. What it probably would do, it would change outdoor to bespoke, but it's going to stay on the theme of it. If we were to put that without the speech marks on it, it's going to go on broad and it could bring us in a whole range of traffic we don't really want at this stage. So we've got custom. What we could do, we could try bespoke outdoor wood pizza oven. Now you may think about this a little more and go, well, really, hardly anybody's going to be running an indoor wood pizza oven. So we could just put in, let's put in custom wood pizza oven. We could do the same. We could put bespoke again, bespoke wood pizza oven. What we can do now is we could copy all of these and we could turn them into exacts. Exacts they have these square brackets around them. I'll put those in there. We've got our keywords here. So we've got some phrase match keywords that are basically means that these keywords more or less have to be in there. Google's a lot more flexible on it these days. We've got our exact match. I wouldn't put broad in. What we may find out that when we run these is the search volume so low that we may have to start just modifying it from custom bespoke. But this is a good first start. If you were to strip the description of your product right down, industrial conveyor belt pizza ovens, we may get rid of the word industrial because you don't get many domestic ones, and you just may strip it down to the phrase conveyor pizza ovens or belt pizza ovens. So you're trying to strip it down onto the absolute bare minimum of the keywords that we need. Now, we got some ads, so we need to create some ads at this point. So what I would suggest is you look up the main type of features of these products. What I would do is get a bit of paper. I've got my pad here, and I've got things down like it's a custom outdoor pizza oven. We've got free survey, it's brick built, it's a fast install, there's a quick setup, stylish, longer bits of text. So we're looking to build the ultimate outdoor pizza oven. Pizza oven stands the test of time, it's an artisan. So just write some general notes down about what you want to put in the ad. We need to put in a display path. So we're going to put in here, we could put outdoor wood pizza ovens, and you'll start to see when it pops up, it's pizza oven. There you go. So Moza Pizzas, outdoor pizza ovens, brilliant, that's great. Now we go down the page a little bit further. Have to be careful. Let's get rid of the help. We don't need any help. And we go down and we've got to have some headlines in here. It does suggest you some headlines, but what I would suggest is the notes we quickly wrote down before, I would nip over to ChatGPT. Typed in, create 3-line Google search ads from the following. And I've listed the USPs. So I've listed outdoor pizza oven, free survey, brick built, quick to heat up, great design, great prices. The usual type of USPs. And it's given us some answers back. Transform your backyard, custom outdoor pizza oven, quick to heat up, great design, unlock insights into our free survey, brick built pizza ovens, elevate your ovens. I don't really like the very beginning of these, but I will start. What we can do is take them and cut them up a little bit. So we're going to take custom outdoor pizza ovens and we're going to paste that into a headline there. So we've got 25 out of 30 carats, got a few carats there. We can put an S on the ends. Outdoor pizza ovens, custom outdoor pizza ovens. We go back. Our main feature is brick built quality. So we're going to take brick built, copy that, go back and we'll stick that in there. So we've got brick built for quality results. We're 2 characters over, so probably get rid of the exclamation mark. Brick built. What I would do is probably do brick build. So we've got, see what it comes up with, custom outdoor pizza ovens, brick built, quality results. Or what we could do is we could put quality ovens. We don't want the results, let's put quality ovens in there. Okay, and then we got headline free. So we will probably want to put something about the survey. What did it say about the survey? Try free survey. Try our free survey. So that's our type of call to action, what we want them to do. Let's go back over there and we'll paste that in there. So I would probably have a feature, like a headline, I'd have a USP, and then I'd have a call to action. So I would put book a free survey, and they've got plenty of characters, so I put today on it. Great, so we're okay. So we've got custom outdoor pizza ovens, brick built quality ovens, book a free survey today. But see, what you get here is brick built quality ovens, custom outdoor pizza ovens. They're trying to move it round, and when you start looking at these different options they give you here, so you've got brick built quality ovens, book a free survey today. There's no indication there of the word pizza. So what we need to do is we need to click on here, and there's a little type of pin. Click the pin, and we're going to pin that in position number 1. So it's always got custom outdoor pizza ovens, brick quality. So what we could do is we could do brick built quality ovens. So you may decide booking a survey is the next important one, and the bit about the quality you could put as the 3rd line. So now we've got custom pizza ovens, book a survey today. So there's our call to action in there. And if we get the longer terms, we're going to get in brick built quality ovens. I wouldn't really initially on the first thing put in any more. You can do if you want, but AI tends to go away. If you're not careful, it can mix up the headlines a little bit too much. So I would just put 3 headlines in there and lock the order on. Now we need some descriptions. Now these are up to 90 characters. So again, we wrote some notes down before. We go back to ChatGPT. Create the description text for Google search results, 90 character limits, fast installation is a thing, first class design, it's artisan of course, stands the test of time, it's designed around you, that's why it's bespoke, it's custom. ChatGPT has come back with fast install, top designs, artisan pizza ovens, built to last, tailored to you. So let's copy that out of there, and let's go and paste it in and see what we think of it. So we're going to stick that into there. We've got fast install. So do you know what? I don't like fast install to start with. I think I'd rather go with the fact it's artisan. So I'm going to fast install. So artisan pizza ovens built to last. So we've got artisan pizza ovens built to last, tailored to you. I put tailored to you for you. I don't really like that. Let's take that out there a bit. Timeless durability. So it's at that. So we've got artisan pizza built to last, tailored to you, fast install, timeless durability. What I would say is, though, you'll notice here that there's a mixture in upper lower characters. So I would always capitalize the first letter. Okay, so we got them all capitalized. Artisan pizza ovens, built to last, tailored around you, fast install, timeless durability. We're bang on the 90 characters. It's great. Copy that one because we have to have 2 of them in here. Let's swap them round. So I would... Okay, so I've just modified this and stuck this. We've got artisan pizza oven again, built to last, tailored around you, fast install, quick heat up. That's really all we need. Okay, brilliant. We've got 2 of those, so that is great. So we've got the ads showing over here. We don't really want to put any images in because if you try that, then Google will start displaying all over the places we don't want to. So we've got call outs. So what we can do is we can put a call out in here. You may have some call outs like amazing quality, read our in-depth guide, dedicated team of experts, and so on. So we've got those all in there. Out of the way, click apply. Okay, ads are there, we've got some call outs. So we're going to do next. Now, interesting bit, bidding. Okay, confirm it's you. Okay, I was going to do this a second. Back to the important bit about budget. Really, for any campaign, we want to try as a bare minimum to get 10 clicks a day. This is recommending £81 a day, was a little high. It's saying the average click is 433, which seems really high at the moment. That's why I have to change the bidding model. So let's just go and stick in a bid here, and let's just stick it in at say 15 a day. And then we're going to go next. Okay, and we've got everything here. And we click on publish campaign at the top. Can't run without missing information. Publish anyway, okay. It was just missing the billing information. Okay, so we got our campaign. So let's go and look at our ad groups. What we want to do is we want to go over to settings, because remember, it's trying to charge us too much. And campaigns, right, and you've got down here the budget, we've set that at 15, and we've got bidding, and we'll maximize clicks. So if we look at changing the bid strategy here, it will give us a few options here. You can see them all here, but the one we want isn't there. So we're going to select recommended. So we want here manual CPC. The advantage of manual CPC is we can control how it's going to perform in the early days. So at the moment, we don't want it to optimize for conversions, because I'm assuming this is the first time you created a search campaign and you haven't got any conversion data coming in. So we're going to turn that off for the moment, and we're just going to leave it on manual CPC. If you leave it on help increase it, what it will do, it will start adjusting the bids. So we're just going to do manual for the moment, and we're going to go save on that down there. We've got one campaign, the wood-fired pizza ovens. So what we can do is we could just do, now we need a second one because we do gas as well. Of course we do gas. Call this custom gas pizza ovens. Default bid, now it's asking us for a bid. So let's go in and say, I reckon 87 pence, just as a guess. Keywords we don't need on here, so we can just put some in here. And you've seen how we do the keywords, so I won't put too many. We're just putting custom outdoor gas pizza ovens. We'll just try the other one. We'll just try another one. We'll do custom gas pizza ovens, and we'll do, let's just do bespoke as well. Bespoke, okay, a bit more generic traffic. Great. We'll do save and continue again. It will more or less copy all the ads. Got gas in there, that's brilliant. We're just going to do save and continue. What we need to do is we need to go and look at the keywords. And we are, remember, we're at campaign level here, and what we want are negative keywords. Now, I said before, so if we go back to the diagram I had originally, I'll get it up for you now. Got outdoor pizza ovens, wood pizza ovens, and gas pizza ovens. Now, I mentioned the negative keywords here, but what we can do is we can actually put negative keywords at campaign level. So, for example, free would be a good word. Free is not going to work in wood, it's not going to work on gas. And so we've got commercial, industrial, words like those that would apply to both campaigns. What we want to do on the individual ones is we want to put keywords in that would stop cross competition. So any common words that we don't want to show up for go at campaign level. Any ones that apply to an individual one we put here, and if we want to avoid cross competition, we put them here as well. So for example, we want to put the word gas as a negative keyword on the wood, and on gas we want to put wood as a negative keyword. This way it stops cross competition, because if you're not careful, you're bidding against yourself before you even get out your own campaign. Let's add in some negative keywords here at campaign levels of campaign. So let's put in words such as free, industrial. Let's put commercial, coal-fired pizzas. Let's put coal in as well. Let's put in steel. We're not doing steel pizza ovens. Let's put stainless in as well. So we've got free, industrial, commercial, coal, steel, stainless steel, uni, hut, recipes, Gosney, YouTube, fixing, lit, indoor. So that's a good set of campaign negative keywords that we can add in here. So
we're nearly done. It's now your turn to help. Please by subscribing, liking, and clicking the notification buttons. Please share your thoughts. What do you think? What would you like to see? How could I improve? Getting a new topic, you're going to tell me I know. Okay, all help's appreciated genuinely, so just type away, give me your thoughts. As always, I'm sponsored by Click Convert Marketing, your Google Ads experts. If you'd like help with your Google Ads campaigns or you'd like mentoring, see the links below. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.